Hey guys, so I had a few training updates. So first off, bench is actually finally making progress. This was 292 for four, RPE 8. I know it looks like it's way easier than that. Trust me, I die out really fast on bench. But bench has been feeling really good. I have changed my bench press programming pretty substantially to where I mainly have two main bench days that are getting the majority of my volume. Then on my third day, it's just some singles up to like an RPE 9ish, and that's been going well. Has been going up a lot more because my range of motion is so long. On bench press, I can't really survive higher volumes of bench press, but I do find that having that singles practice on that third day, this helps me kind of feel a lot more comfortable with the technique because I've always struggled above really 85% of my max for reps or for a single. So this has really been helping me out. Squat is going extremely well as usual. Right now I'm pushing a safety bar squat a little bit harder, just because essentially when I am programmed in safety bar squat, it's not self-limiting. Like I basically have my estimated run up max on safety bar squat, like literally 50 pounds higher than my comp squat, which is weird, but I have a really strong back, so it kind of makes sense. But even my normal comp squat is going up really well with that. So everything's going really well with that. Now, one thing that I am really still working on is this lat injury. It's a really strange injury. It only really hurts when I am doing deadlift. I can do direct back work. I can do lighter RDLs without much pain. It seems to be like the pain threshold for me is when I get to about 500 pounds. It just when it really starts to hurt. And so I talked to my coach about this because, well, first off, despite my lat still being a limiting factor in my deadlift is still as strong as it's ever been. And with the fact that conventional deadlift isn't self-limiting for me, I'm like 5% weaker on that than I am on sumo. Um, it's really making me like, and my sumo deadlift is also going up, as well. Like with basically having not a very like not like the best acute fatigue management. Just because I'm pushing both days pretty hard. The fact that those are still going up despite this injury is really good. I can still deadlift through it, but like it hurts really bad. Like trust me, when I stop, it's like oh my gosh, I think I just died. But it is what it is. What we're going to be doing going forward is we're going to be changing around my deadlift programming to doing a lot less. So my coach Eric Bodhorn actually coaches Chance Mitchell. So if you guys don't know who he is the literal best 93 kilo deadlifter in the world, and he's literally had extreme success doing very minimal deadlift. Anywhere between 2 to 4 weekly working sets, and just drilling a lot of hypertrophy work and squats and whatnot. And I'm sort of similar. And with my data from this last taper into my meet where I literally didn't do any deadlift, and it was really strong. I don't think I need that much deadlift in order to get my deadlift stronger. So we're probably going to go down to having a lighter RDL on that secondary day, and then having my sumo deadlift be pushed a little bit harder. Um, but that's going to be really helpful, hopefully. But I'm feeling otherwise pretty good. I did actually just get diagnosed with hypothyroidism, which is kind of explaining why I felt really run down and lethargic. So I'm got prescribed by my doctor therapeutic T4. So I'm taking that as prescribed by my doctor. It's too soon to really tell much of a difference, but I'm excited to see what that happens because I've always felt super like lethargic, tired, low motivation, cold all the time. So I'm excited to see what that does. But honestly, like besides that, I am now 13 weeks out from my meet in October. I am currently weighing basically around 192 pounds in the morning, and I'm not any fatter. I'm probably going to recomp up to 200 with what my coach and I have planned. So I'm excited for what's to come. And yeah, training's going pretty well. But yeah, get your blood work done. So if you feel something weird, you can know whether or not something to worry about. But this 335 moved extremely well. That's 5 pounds above what I hit in April. and really easy. So that's all the updates. A little bit of a shorter video. But if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to ask down below, and I'll try my best to answer.